What's up, people? We here again today. Getting a lot of inspiration in this what is it? Mercury retrograde? Yeah. Leading up to, and I think this is the first day of it. If I'm not mistaken, the first day might be tomorrow. June 17th? Yeah. Anyway, today we're gonna have a proper third eye video. That last one I was just talking about seeing through the illusion, the current illusion of today. Wasn't really talking about my experiences in science. But here we go. So the first time I ever heard about a chakra, ever. My homeboy at the time, this is like 2014. My homeboy at the time, he was talking about third eye this, third eye that, we are the gods, you know, that whole thing. And I was interested because I never heard of such a thing, you know. So I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you like this. The third eye was the first chakra I ever consciously and purpose opened on purpose. First one I ever did. So you don't necessarily have to go in order, but if you're gonna have beginner's luck with a chakra, it'd be better to do the heart chakra. Why? Because that's the gateway, man. It's the real gateway. Open the third eye makes you arrogant first. If you open the third eye first, it makes you a little arrogant. Yeah. It can make you slightly arrogant to open the third eye first. And that's what happened with me. Now I'm not. Now my personality doesn't allow for me to act a whole, a great deal. It doesn't allow for me to carry myself with a great deal of arrogance. But in my mind, I was very arrogant. And so, but anyway, the way I did it, much respect to the God Thoth, or God, the God Thoth, or Thoth, however his name is really said. Because there's a mantra where you say his name, but you pronounce it Toe, right? It's a 3-day ritual, permanent third eye opening. And the mantra is Toe, right? And you do it for, you chant that for, I can't remember. Y'all Google that shit. I'll leave it in I'll look it up and leave it in the comments. That'll be my first comment on this video. You know, but the instructions on that meditation. Anyway, so I did it exactly how it's supposed to be done, and I felt things and I saw things very tiny. My experience was very small. It was not my experience was not grand and spectacular. So I say, okay, we got it down. I did the ritual. Fine, that's great. Now let's move on to the other uh, mantra. And so I started the OM mantra. Damn. And so I was doing the mantra, and I can't tell y'all how long. I mean, I can't tell you how long I was doing it for, because I was absolutely obsessed with the third eye. Absolutely obsessed. Just crazy about it. And I was watching, I was real heavy into Naruto at the time. And so, yeah, and I was real heavy into the Uchihas. You know what I'm saying? The Uchihas is my favorite people on Naruto. You know, my favorite clan. Because it's all about that, you know what I'm saying? The visual prowess and perception. And so I'm concentrating and feeling like I'm a young Uchiha trying to, awaken the Sharingan, the different levels of Sharingan and shit. Just having fun with it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm real focused on my OM mantra, right? Every day. I just realized something. But anyway, one day it was after the mantra meditation, and I think I was doing the mudras too, the third eye mudra, along with it, right? And so one day, the shit just opened, and I was done meditating, sitting in my car, and I was looking at the lake, and and the trees, and the sky, the skyline, and it was all just so beautiful. And in my head, it's like just spoke the words, I want to see more. And boom, third eye opening, you know, just like that. Just like that, right? Anyway, y'all excuse that, you know. Let me light my little thing here. But yeah, I was just staring off into the distance like I want to see more. And boom. And I saw like a tornado of eyes right there in the center. Just like I closed my eyes and like, oh man, it was nuts. It was crazy. And I saw all kind of shit. And hey man, I was doing yeah. And I was doing all kind of binaural beats and shit just for the third eye. Everything. Third eye, third eye, third eye, third eye, every day. Third eye, third eye, third eye, third eye, third eye, third eye. And then yeah, it finally happened. And so now that experience happened to me a few times. I've opened my third eye a few times. Three real distinct times that I remember. The second time was a while later, probably over a year. And I started obsessing over it again, over and over and over and over and over and over and over, right? And it happened every day. I was with the, third eye chakra, third eye chakra, third eye chakra, third eye chakra. Boom. Had another experience. This time my head was shaking. Thought my damn neck was gonna break. You know? Yeah. Boom. More third eye visions. And the last time, the third time I really remember, I was thinking back to 2014, right before this shit. How my brain was, how my mind was, how everything was. And how life had been since I opened other chakras and my third eye, but other chakras as well, several other ones. And I was just in the mode of giving appreciation. I was just real appreciative of, and also consciously acknowledging, my spiritual growth. Just consciously acknowledging my spiritual growth, thoroughly, very thoroughly. And boom, I was driving at that time actually too. And boom, happened again. Third eye. I think that was more than just the third eye too. That was more like full body kind of shit. But yeah. Also, since we talking about the third eye, then we talking about the dispelling of illusions, the seeing through illusions, tearing through it, tearing the veils down, right? The chakras are really an illusion, and I choose to operate in that illusion. You know, I choose to use it for my benefit, right? But now I had a vision, and this was now what I'm saying is, when I say I had a vision, like this was given to me, like this is something that came to my third eye. This is not something I generated consciously, like on purpose, right? But it's like, you don't have to think of it as like on the color spectrum, red, orange, yellow, green, sky blue, indigo, purplish blue, and then purple or white. You ain't got to think of it like that. You can think of it as just like a white light, and the aura of that white light is like a rainbow. You've seen it. We all seen it. You know what I'm saying? But like real detail, high definition, shiny, bright light. You know what I'm saying? On some, I don't know. But just real bright. You can imagine that shit as your seven centers. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be the fucking, you can make up your own shit. It's just about the principle of the whole thing. You have to understand the principle of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? You understand the principles of whatever you got going on. You make up your own methods. As long as you align with the principles. You know what I'm saying? The principle here is, it's the seven energy centers of the body. want to purify them. But you gotta look at your own chakras anyway with your third eye, and you see for yourself what colors they are. I'm gonna just say this, like, I'm all about you finding out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what they say. And fuck, you know what I'm saying, what he said, she said. You gotta find out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't find out the actual fact, you know what I'm saying, what are you really doing? We just out here watching nature. The principles, man. It's all about principle. Yeah, all the chakras are, you know what I'm saying? It's just energy, man. It's energy and energy centers. That's the principle. Clear your energy centers and train them to flow from bottom to top with pure energy, like a river. I got some new meditations I want to try. I'm gonna look at this video for myself. But yeah. And I'll say this too, like, when I open chakras, I'm not usually meditating when I open chakras. I'm usually focused supremely. I'm usually in the supreme focus. And that focus is so sharp that it is meditation-like. It's like this deep meditation-like. So, but just me recording this, I've discovered several things, that are key to my growth. This video getting long. Third eye, light bearer. And when unbalanced, I was definitely in an unbalanced state. I can definitely be a little cocky and arrogant. That also probably come from the solar plexus too, but I doubt it. Not the way it happened. It's just the way it happened. But yeah, man, also, so after opening the third eye, my experiences, at times, I do see shit. But mostly it's like, with people, I be seeing through niggas. Like, You know what I'm saying? I just be seeing through niggas and bitches like I see through people. It should be wild. Yeah, man. We out here, man. But sometimes I see shit, sometimes I don't, man. Honestly. If I'm being completely honest. I haven't fully awakened my third eye into that state to where it's always on permanently. Like, I'm constantly aware of it. Like, on some, y'all might have seen the girl, Yoga Mata, or y'all might have seen the whole Vibrate video. Their martial arts studios and whatnot. But they really doing some advanced shit with the third eye. Some people are, you know. I'd love to get some of their training manuals or some shit like that, you know. Get my hands on some shit like that. Or even just learning myself, you know. I know they want about 5 bands for that Vibravision shit. They want about 5, 6, 7 bands probably. Cause I know the yogi, I think the yogi, he want anywhere between 5, 10 bands to get initiated. I mean, really, you can do it yourself, you know. I just wonder what's the difference. Like, they must eat, sleep, and breathe the third eye. Or he might give him some energy. Who knows? And then she younger than me when she found the third eye. My heart was already, it had already been corrupted. My inner child had already been corrupted. So it's a lot of factors. But the training is definitely one of them. Whatever she was put through, that little girl got a sharp third eye. But now I get the shit, you know. Now I'm getting the shit where it's like, you know, ringing in the left ear, ringing in the right ear, ringing in the left ear, ringing in the right ear. Helicopters flying over the goddamn house. They used to fly over the goddamn house all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, are you looking at me because of my power level in this motherfucker? Like, you can't tell me I'm the only motherfucker here. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me I'm the only nigga here that raise their energy beyond a certain frequency. But nobody did tell me that. It might be the truth. Yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. The video getting long. I let the God.